I'd have to say my favorite thing about Rita is she's so nice. She's like a mom, like the mom of ASI. That and she has candy on her desk too.
I like that she's always positive and she always has an answer to everything. If not, she'll find it.
My favorite thing about Rita is how considerate she is of everyone.
She's a sweetie.
Best thing about Rita is that every morning she's usually the first person I see for ASI. She's always walking around the union and she always greets me with a smile, which makes my day.
Most favorite things about Rita has to be her institutional knowledge with ASI. And I would also have to say DOC committee meetings. When DOC is presenting, she takes no prisoners. And one last thing, Rita, that lady is spunky. You rock on, Rita.
Rita, I love you and I appreciate everything you do. You have taught me to be safe in our office, safe, and I will never forget the time that you were there for me when I twisted my ankle and you waited for me at the hospital and even drove me all the way home. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. You are ASI.
Hi, I just want to say that Rita is a real upbeat person and I love her personality. She always has a smile on her face and it's a pleasure to work with her here at the Event Services office. Thank you, Rita.
I think my favorite thing about Rita is her amazing attention to detail.
And I love how sweet she is to students.
And I love her hair. I love it.
Hi Rita, Lisa Rogers, catering. I know you've been here a long time, but I expect you to be here much longer so I can continue to get my book selections from you. Thank you so much and keep reading. Bye.
Hi Rita. My favorite thing about you is that you always take time on your lunch break to stop and chat with me, and you make me feel like a really important person. And so that makes you a really important person.
My favorite thing about Rita Tyke is her attitude. This woman comes to work every single day with the greatest attitude of how she's going to make a difference in somebody's day, that she always lifts me up, gives me the incentive to do my best, and I just can't say enough about her positive attitude. You go, Rita.
My favorite thing about Rita is probably that she is so organized and always so helpful, and I really appreciate it.
My favorite thing about Rita is all the little candies she leaves out in the desk that I sneak and get because I have chocolate cravings all the time.
What I like about Rita is she pops in her head in my door every morning, says, "Good morning," and she has a great attitude about health and life, and she's going to live to 100, and I believe her.
So as I stopped having so much of a social life, it was great to know that I could live vicariously through all of her weekend exploits and her Thursday nights out and about on the town. So Rita, I thank you for that, and keep up the party.
Hi Rita. What I love about Rita is how strongly she advocates for students and how they are her first priority, and that's obvious in every dealing that you have with her.
I like Rita because one time we were singing a Jay-Z song and she told me to read his book.
Hey Rita, just wanted to let you know that every time I see you or talk to you, you make my day. Every time. Love you.
Rita, no matter how hard times get, you always have that smile on your face that keeps us all going. Thank you so much.
Rita, thank you so much. I mean, you provide level of support to all of us who are involved in ASI that I don't think we could imagine getting from anyone else. Thank you.
Hi Rita. No matter what lemons life throws at me, you always have something sweet like your candy on your desk to cheer me up.
Hi Rita. Congrats on your 25th year. I'm really excited and sad at the same time that I'm not going to see you next year. I'll be around, and I always love the way that you go, point of information. That's the one thing that I'll always remember about you. See you.
The reason why I like Rita so much is because she's so caring. She loves us, she loves helping, and she's just the most amazing person that I've ever met. Thank you so much, and it makes my heart really pound when you say that I remind you of sunshine in the morning. So thank you so much.
Rita is so amazing. She surprises me every single day that I work with her. I love the fact that every single person that gets involved with the organization, she brings the same energy and joy to them, and the same energy and love of ASI to them that makes them want to love ASI just as much or more. And she always takes the time to teach each individual student what they need to know in order to succeed, and she never gives up per student. So I just want to say thank you, and she's just doing an amazing job.
Hey there. My favorite thing about Rita Tyke is her optimism. No matter what, she's always smiling, regardless if a frustrating situation is taking place.
the next day she's always saying, "Oh, that's old news. We're not living in the past, Davin. We're moving on. It's a brighter day today."
So Rita told me a story once about how she was lost in France, and a woman walking on the sidewalk said, "Come with me to my house, I'll show you where to go." And the woman's house happened to be a castle. So Rita's always got these really great stories. Thanks so much, Rita.
The 5 things I love about Rita. Rita says hella. Rita texts. Rita always has a smile on her face. Rita treats everyone like they're the most important person in the room. And the number one thing that I love about Rita is that she forgave me after I made her cry at the last board meeting.
The thing that I like, or perhaps more accurately admire most about Rita, is her positive attitude. Like many of us who've been around the block a few times, Rita's had her ups and downs, but she always moves forward in such a positive way that it's not only an inspiration for a single person, but for a whole group of people that watch her make the best out of everything that she's confronted with. So Rita, congratulations on 25 years, and I hope you have 25 more.
Rita, thank you so much for being such a great and caring person. I am honestly very thankful to have been able to meet you. And thank you for letting me go to you with my personal problems and just hearing me out. You always had something nice to say and gave me great advice and always had a smile on your face. Thank you for being there to brighten up my day and for helping me when needed. One day I want to be a little bit more like you. Thank you. Just remember that Moni loves you. Bye.
And I know how much you love those students. I hear those great stories. In fact, Michelle Williams recently reached out to me and asked if you were still here. She recently had a baby, and she always regarded you as that wonderful person who was interested in her life when she worked over there as a student assistant. So I think that's what I'd like to add. I want to say thank you for all those wonderful times you took care of our wonderful students. I know how much you love and adore them. And again, congratulations.
I love you, Rita, because you're always so upbeat and happy, and I can't wait to grow up and be just like you.
My favorite thing about Rita is the way she keeps me on task for all my board activities. Thank you, Rita.
What I love about Rita is how passionate she is about everything she does. She's inspired me personally just to go through my entire life to move my way through college. And even coming here as a freshman, it's because of Rita that I first got involved in ASI. And she introduced me to the director of business and the executive vice president at the time. And she said, well, maybe one day you'll be that person. And what's crazy about it is because of Rita telling me that, it actually made me feel like I could do it, and I did. So, Rita, I love you very much, and you're amazing.
I love Rita because she just makes the ASI world go round. Everything that we accomplish in ASI is because of her. And she keeps all of the different directors and all of the different staff members just up and upbeat and positive, and always make sure that we're actually still surviving and reminding us that we're still students no matter what. So she definitely makes the ASI world happen.
My favorite thing about Rita is that there's nobody sweeter, and she cares more about the students than some students care about themselves. I love her.
That I admire about Rita is that she's open to listening and giving everyone an opportunity. So Rita, when I first met her, I came as a volunteer, and I really didn't know what to do. And the first thing she did was introduce me to everyone in the office. She let me know some opportunities I could have to get further involved, and that began my time here in ASI. So one thing I appreciate is that she gives everyone an opportunity to prove themselves as a leader and really is open to sharing her knowledge with everyone. So I think that's the most important thing that I appreciate and I admire and I want to gain from Rita.
What's my favorite thing about Rita? Her smile, no one can beat her. She's always upbeat and ready to chat. About Rita, I really love that.
One thing I like about Rita is that she is just so full of energy. I swear, she's up at like 4 o'clock every morning. I can't do it. She's like the Energizer Bunny, like the little engine that could. Rita's the bomb. I love you, Rita. You're like my mommy. No, but honestly, you make it worthwhile to go to meetings 30 minutes before, every day to come in this office just to see your friendly, beautiful face.
Rita, I love the fact that you're so full of energy and that you still get out and live life. And, you know, most people when they get more mature, we'll say, they stop living, but you still get out and you rock out by yourself. And you love music, and I appreciate the conversations that we have on the side. Like today we talked about Tupac and everything. I'm going to get you that song, by the way. I'm working on it. But I just love your energy and who you are, and I appreciate our little chats about life and just everything in general. And basically, Rita, what we're trying to say is we
love Rita.